What is going on, people? Welcome back. So a lot of people have been requesting for me to do this endurance racing. I've done the endurance series, but I've noticed that touring car, you can do the Nurburgring. So, I mean, it would be rude not to, wouldn't it? I think we should go for the Audi if we're going to do this. Obviously, it creeps on top end, whereas the Nurburgring does have some open straights. So Audi's definitely the best car to choose here. Yeah, I haven't recorded any endurance yet, so this will be the first recording I do, and I think I'll push it through as well. I won't make you guys wait too long to see it. But yeah, Nürburgring as well, which is brilliant. It's so nice to have Nürburgring back on the tracks that we can race around. I think I've done one other video of the Nürburgring and it doesn't release until early July.
A short list of motorsports legends were nicknamed ringmeisters. If you put in the work and learn this,
Here we go. Like we normally do, we're gonna sort the fuel out. We only need 4 laps, so I don't know why it's on 100. So we'll put it down to enough fuel for 4 laps. We'll prep it for the race, even though we're going to do a little bit of practice here. We'll just prep it for the race quickly. Straight into practice. We ain't going to qualify because obviously we don't want to start high up the field. If we're going to do an endurance race, bloody hell, we're going to need some overtaking. So yeah, we'll do a bit of practice. See what the car feels like round here. Someone set a 732. I know you can get these cars into the 720s round here, definitely. Oh, clip the corner. That's going to make the lap dirty straight away. Brilliant. Don't matter anyway. Don't need to be setting a good time here. We literally just going to do a bit of practice. We've got someone to have fun with as well. And he's pulled away there. Let's see if we can catch him up. And the track does feel slightly different. Obviously, I've done a few laps now in Rivals. There is a video that'll be releasing soon. I'm going to release this video first because a few of you now have told me to do endurance racing now that it's been released, and I keep doing start from the back videos. I've got a R-Class Grand Slam series coming out as well, which I was recording while the endurance racing come out. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I need to get released before I can start recording the endurance racing. But I will let you guys know I've already done 4 endurance races that have been recorded. I'm gonna push this one through though. I'm gonna release this one early. But yeah, the other 3 that I've done so far, we need to get taken out. The other 3 races that I've done, I'm going to release them after the R-Class series. So they are coming. You just got to be a bit patient if you're waiting for them. But yeah, back to the track. It feels good, to be fair. There are some bits that feel a bit different, like when we started the lap, the second corner. Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm having that much fun. Yeah, the second corner into the track, that feels slightly different. Apart from that, not much else feels different. That corner definitely feels a bit tighter on exit. Or did I just overrun it? I might have just overrun it. We'll find out. If I keep going off there, then we know it's definitely changed. This corner's always tight. Always tight. Then this is normally a flat out, especially in this car, it should be a flat out. We're going to lift slightly because it's in practice, but that should be flat out during the race. And this is a long right-hander where you should be able to keep it in 3rd gear, balancing the throttle. Oh, this has got really tight. Entry to that. going through the left-hander into the entry of that tight left-hander, and that the track's definitely tighter there. This is all the same. It's tricky left-hander here, and then the even trickier right-hander uphill. So these are all good little things that I'm doing now rather than in the race. Is obviously seeing how the car reacts to certain corners. And we've got this right-hander into the uphill section. Remember, always try and get that corner perfect on exit, because then you've got this long uphill. It's got a slight left-hander first. There it is. Then another one, and the sharpest one, the last one. See it coming up here. And then it's a slight right-hander, then a bit of a sharper right-hander, and then you have probably. So look, here's the sharper right, and then you've probably got the. You might have to brake for this left one. I think so, yeah. So we know that for the race now. And then this next right-hander should be flat out, just. And then obviously the next one, we're going to have to slow the car right down. It might be a first gear jobby, this corner here. Try it in second. Oh no, you can do it in second. That's fine. And then we got the canted corner. Might be a first gear jobby. I think so. Bounce the car in first gear, into second as you exit. Accelerate away. And all while we're doing all this, we need to try and memorise this as much as possible. I think that's probably a third gear corner. Down into second. Now this is probably the best part of the whole track now coming up. You want to keep it in third gear here. Don't go into fourth, just keep it in third. Let the gearbox take you through the corners. And then I reckon that's a third gear as well around there. I don't know. I felt okay going down in second. And then this next part, it's almost the same as the part we just went through a minute ago, but except it's tighter. And then this corner as well. They look very familiar, but this one's a lot tighter, and that's not the way you take it, by the way, guys. But anyway, it's about to end anyway, and we're going to go into the race, so there you go. Just slowing down. I just wanted to have a look at what his name was. I didn't quite catch it. I wanted to see, because obviously he's stuck with us all race. If he's starting at the front, he might be difficult to catch. But yeah, I didn't get his name. So if he is at the front, fair play. Well done. Could be him. I don't know. Anyway, we'll sort the tyres out. Sort the fuel out. Should we put 5 laps in the car? Yeah, just in case. Because it is an endurance race. I don't know if it would run out or not. But anyway, here we go. Starting from the back. Endurance race. Featured multiplayer at the Nurburgring in the Audi RS3 LMS, I think it's called. And we started, I think, in 17th place. So, quite a bit of work to do here. On a track that definitely has the potential to be difficult to overtake. But we're going to give it a go. We're in 12th place, chasing these guys down. We get our rear end taken out slightly then. It's all good though. We're still in with the mix. Subaru gets past. Love that livery he's got. Brilliant. Whoa. And that's us taken out. I don't know. We were going a bit aggressive there as well, so I can't really complain with that. Let's try and push past these people now. And we're in 13th. So it's not that bad, even though we got spun out and wiped out. We're 12.5 behind the leader and we're in 13th. And we've still got a long way to go, so I'm feeling good about it. Let's try and go up the inside. Oh, that could have been bad. Oh no, is that our fault? Oh no, he spun all the way out. I think that is our fault because I don't know. There was no way we were going to stop. Yeah, I feel a bit bad for that. I think that's him messaging saying thanks as well. I do feel quite bad for that, to be fair. We've got to try and win this race for him now. And we've got to try and keep it clean as well. We do not want the reputation going around the Nurburgring as a dirty driver. So we're up the RS of this sister Audi right now. Let's see if we can make some movements and get past him. He's all over the place. Can we sneak through? There we go, in first gear, sneak through. Using curbs. Right, now we accelerate hard. We're in 10th place. 13 seconds off the lead. I know we've still got time, but it's a very big gap. There's that tighter corner, and it felt tighter then as well, that left-hander. I'm sure they've changed that. Can we sneak through? Yes. Okay, we're in 9th place. We're making grounds now, one by one as well, which is a lot better. We're not having to try and overtake 2 or 3 cars at once, which always doesn't work. Flat out through here. Nope, slight lift. Right, definitely position the car next lap for a flat out corner. We're a lot faster through here than the guys around us. So far, I think we can push more. Here's this tighter section. I had to stick the car, really bring the nose of the car around then, otherwise we would have gone on the grass. Now we got a bit of slipstream, and we got 2 guys in front of. Whoa, he lets us through. Don't know why, but okay, top man. And then we got a Honda. Let's go. Let's go. Oh no, we're gonna go off. No, we're not. There we go. Right. A little straight, left-hander, right-hander, and then we've got the uphill section. Do you think we can get ahead of him before that? I don't know. So we're not going to hit him. We're going to position the car ready for this uphill. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that's so annoying. And that corner I said in practice, you really have to prep yourself for the uphill section. And look what we do. We go off track. Right at the bottom of the hill. That's just the worst thing I could have done. Now we've got loads of work to catch this back up. These guys, they're not really fighting, but slipstream is really pulling us. Look at that. Look at the slipstream here. He brakes as well, so we're definitely getting past him. Oh, it was dodgy, but we didn't mess each other up. So it'll do. And then really, really heavy braking zone here. 2nd gear. I think I could probably use 1st gear down there to get going a bit quicker. It's good to know though. This is definitely 1st gear. We brake way too late there. We'll use a bit of the barrier and then get back in the canted part of the track. And 6th place is 4 seconds ahead of us, so let's try and catch it now. As long as we don't start fighting with this guy behind again, that would be good. Don't really want to get held up anymore. So we need to try and break the toe, because he's definitely getting a toe of us at the moment, and I think he might be quicker through this section as well on the Honda. Right, no, we broke the toe. Right, so leave it in 3rd gear. Just hovering around the middle of the track. And I reckon that's a 3rd gear there as well. I don't know why, it just feels like I should be going back down into 2nd, but then I'm coming out the corner a little bit slow. Back down to 2nd gear, definitely 2nd there. Back up in 3rd, back down to 2nd. Just look how tight that is on the exit. And there's a few guys. I thought it was just 4th place, but it's not. It's it's a whole bunch of guys. How are we going to do this then? And it's not we're not really coming up to a good part to be overtaken. This is a very fast section with lots of manoeuvring. So look, you come over the brim of the hill in this left-hander. It's going to be the flat out section through the right. look, then the track slightly goes back to the left, but then it goes quite sharply right. It's lucky we didn't meet them there. That could have been really bad. And this fast right-hander into the left-hander while slowing down, using the curb on exit. When you're pushing hard, obviously we weren't. Mechanical part of the track, which we nearly go off. Definitely didn't use the potential of that corner properly. And now we are catching these guys. We're back with that Subaru. Oh, cuts across, that's fine. It's his corner. Let's get behind him now. Try and get a bit of slipstream. I know the Audi's good in the straight line. That's one thing I know it is good at. Hence why we chose it for this track. And there you go, look, it's showing its powers right there. 159 miles an hour. Beautiful. Still 11 seconds though behind the leader. We are going to have to pit as well. Medium tyres will only last about a lap round here. We're not going on to the hard tyre, it's just too slow. I thought I had the gap then. Oh well. We'll get him after, guys. We'll throw the car in the pit, we'll get him after. Ah, there you go, he's on the hard tyre anyway. Even better. So remember that little Mercedes. I reckon we'll catch him by the end of the lap, you know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's a bit confident. But here we are, lap 2. We're in 7th place. There's a few guys ahead that haven't chucked on the medium tyre at the beginning of this race. They're obviously put on the hard. And they're going for their second laps now. But I've got a feeling that I'm going to catch a few of these up. I don't know if anyone pit in front of us. I don't think I'm trying to think about it now. Did I see anyone going into the pit? Are we the only ones doing this strategy? If so, I don't know what that means, but hey ho, here we go. Let's see what happens. We're catching someone though here. Definitely pulling ground on him. He's obviously on a slower, hard tyre as well. So we're going to hunt him down definitely straight away. Is he the guy that gave us the position earlier and we're about to overtake him? He's not going to brake check us, is he? We should be able to just sneak around the outside of him. He's going to let us. He does. Perfect, beautiful, lovely. And then fast, round this fast left-hander into the heavy braking right, down in second gear, getting close to the inside curb and then close to the outside curb on exit. And then you got this almost straight, that it goes left, right, left, but the car, look how much the car stays straight through it. And then this really fast left-hander uphill, and it is uphill, so you can leave it really late on the brakes, because obviously gravity will help slow the car down as well. And then all the way down into first gear here, on entry, on exit, up in second gear, using the curb. Then we push hard now to try and catch these two guys up here. This still won't be a podium yet, will it? I think we've still got work to do to get the podium. But one of these guys ahead has pit, and we do go off track, nearly. So I'm trying to think. So he's pit. But the one in front of him was just overtaken, I think. Well, they've both gone off. Right, we're going to go past them both anyway, right? Oi, that was close. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see if it... Yeah, he has pit. He has pit, the one behind as well. Okay. So there's a few guys then that are on our strategy. But first place right now, who's leading this race, is definitely on a hard tyre. He needs to get past this guy ASAP. He's going defensive, like... really defensive. Mate, you've got the hard tyre. Just stop fighting. You're going to mess up your strategy. Silly Billy. Good lad. Right. That's him done. We've got the podiums now. Podiums are next. So it's taken us about 2 laps. Oh, they're really far ahead. They're all together. All of them. I think all of them as well haven't pit. Well, I hope they haven't. That's good for us if they haven't, because they're going to be pitting this lap, and so are we. do we put on the hard tyre this lap? That's what I'm trying to think. Is it worth it to put on the hard tyre? Because that potentially would get us to the end. Well, no, not potentially. It would, Steve. It would put you to the end. Is there any point? Because if they go on the medium tyre, but they will have to pit again. Oh, I like this endurance racing. This is brilliant. Strategies, different strategies, left, right, and centre. Wait till you guys see the race out at Sebring. That was brilliant. I'm telling you, that was all to do with tyre strategy. That was more tyre strategy, that race, than it was the skill of the driver who won. I won't say who won. But yeah, definitely watch that video. That was brilliant. That was tyre strategies and endurance racing perfectly shown in the clip. But anyway, back to the race. We're definitely catching up now. I mean, we're taking time out of all of them ahead. I don't know if they're making mistakes or not. I think so, because they were all bunched together. First place seems to have pulled a bit of ground on them. We're catching up to these guys behind. We nearly go off track there. Well, no, we do go off track, but we nearly mess it up. The barrier actually bounced us back onto track, so it actually helped us a little bit, to be fair. Down into third gear. Getting the corner's nice there, to be honest. And we're going to pull out. Do get the overtake right. We didn't mess him up either. I think he did go off track though, bless him. And how are we going to do this? Well, we got a Golf. We've got the, oh no, give him a bit of a tap. It doesn't mess him up though. If anything, it helps him. It gives him a bit more speed. So we're going to give him space on the inside, but we are going to go around the outside with the fresher medium tyre. Take it, his tyres are starting to really die off now. And that's it, guys. We've got one guy left now. One guy left to overtake, and then we should potentially be winning this race. I don't know what tyre he's going to put on here. He's obviously a little bit quick. I think we've definitely got the pace over him. But if he goes and chucks on 2 medium tyres now for these last 2 laps, he's obviously going to have a little bit more pace. And he's going to be around maybe 6 or 7 seconds ahead of us. You could probably hold that with a quicker tyre. But at the moment, he's obviously on the hard tyre, hence he hasn't pit. And he's a little bit slower than us. I think his tyres are starting to die though now, because we're really starting to pull ground on him. So coming around the final corner, I think we'll take off a few more temps out of him as well. Yeah, we do. By the end of this straight, he's really going to be in sight, I think, anyway, after the braking zones. Remember as well, we're going to be making a pit stop per lap to put on the medium tyre. I'm not doing this hard tyre strategy. Maybe some other tracks I'll do a hard tyre strategy, not round the ring. Round the ring, I want the grip. But it's down to 5 seconds. So we're going to really be behind him after he's made his pit stop here. We lose the rear end slightly then, but we can catch it, thank God. Under high speed. Use the barrier to get into the pit, as you do. And now this is lap 3, so here we go. We're the only guy up here that's made 2 pit stops. One guy has... So the guy in first place... He's made 1 pit stop, so that means on the first lap he had a medium tyre, and then he pit after the first lap like we did, and he put on a hard tyre, and hence why he's only made 1 pit stop and he's ahead right now. That's the only strategy you could have done to make him ahead was. And then obviously second place, he was the one we were catching at the end of lap 2. So yeah, that's where we are now, guys. Let's see how we get on. Not really under any threat from behind. Gonna come over the brim of the hill here. Definitely could take that faster. And I'll take you through a commentary lap on the last lap as well. Obviously, I want the car to be as light as possible. And obviously once we're familiar, like we've raced 3 laps before the 4th lap of the track, I should be down to grips with the car by then. So yeah, definitely a walkthrough lap coming up. Hold this space. At the moment though, we've got a job to do. We've got these guys to catch up in front. So yeah, let's fully focus on that at the moment. We're definitely reeling them in. Don't know what tyres that they're on. I know that first place will be on the hard tyre. He's got to make a pit stop, hasn't he, at the end of this lap? I'm pretty sure Horizon has definitely got to make a pit stop. And I'm just thinking as well, if Thunderbird has put on the hard tyre, he's going to be going to the end now. He's not making another stop. So we need to really catch him and overtake him just to cover ourselves of strategy that he's on. I'm hoping that he's put the medium on. And this is it now. This is a dash for the finish. We're both catching Horizon very quick here. So Horizon's tyres definitely are the hard, and they will be dying. I love this. This is actually really good. A lot of people have been crying out for endurance racing anyway. Maybe not so much me as much, but yeah, now that it's here, yeah, this is quality. Really split strategies now. Bigger tracks as well. That Nurburgring, you can throw it into featured multiplayer now. So yeah, it's brilliant. And it's that Subaru. That's who we've been catching. I think he pushed Horizon there to get past. Well, it looked like it. I might be wrong. We just got this slight left-hander kink into the right, and then we got the uphill. So let's try and get this corner right. Come on. We really want to get the slipstream up here. And we're going to get it. Okay, come on. Because potentially Thunderbird could be on the hard tyres. We really need to get past here. There's nowhere to go. We're going to have to come off throttle a little bit. We might get one more opportunity to overtake on this uphill, so we've got to time this right. A little bit of slipstream. Oh, go on, up the outside. Oh, that was so nice. I don't know if that was satisfying to watch, but that felt so satisfying. While they're squabbling away on the right, we just sneak through on the left. Brilliant. And now it's all about building a gap as much as possible, because we don't know what Thunderbird is doing. I'm pretty sure Horizon is on the hard tyre, because he went past us with only 1 pit stop the last lap. That means he could only be on the hard tyre. I'm sure of it. So yeah, it's Thunderbird that we're more worried about here. And crucially, Thunderbird hasn't overtaken Horizon either, so that's good. But yeah, coming towards the brilliant section of this amazing track. After we hit this right-hander, you want to try and keep the car around the middle of the track here. Oh no, this right-hander, yeah. And then keep the car in the middle, because you want to get prepped for this. I reckon that's a 3rd gear. I keep going to 2nd gear there. I think that's definitely a 3rd gear. Definitely could carry more speed out of that. 2.6 seconds ahead of Thunderbird. He has made his overtake as well, so he's definitely on the move now. We've got to try and pull some gappage here. I don't know what tyre he's on though. This is me guessing he's gone onto the hard and he's going to stay out for the last lap, whereas we have to pit. And if he's staying out, he might have chose the right strategy here, because I don't know how long it takes to make a pit stop around here. We need to be pushing, I think. I don't think I'm taking enough risks right now. But yeah, definitely could push the car a bit hard. I don't know, that was on the edge nearly then. Fast right-hander coming out down into 3rd gear. Let the car ease into this next corner, down into second, let it run wide on exit. That's not good enough. We can definitely push harder there, then down into second gear here. Using all the track, and we go off and lose the rear as we come back on. That's not good, guys. That's actually really bad. He's going to be catching us now, and he might even catch us on this straight. I don't know. I don't think so. 2 seconds behind. He ain't getting slipstream 2 seconds behind, is he? Surely not. Alright. This time next lap, we're either going to be in first or second place for the win. We're going to leave it in 5th gear, uphill, and then as we reach the peak, we'll then put it into 6th gear. There we go. I think that's the better idea. Try and not lose the rear end this time. We do brake a lot earlier than we had to, but a little bit cautious. Into the pits, and this is it, guys. This is it, the last lap, and as you can see, Thunderbird did stay out, so we got 11 seconds to reel him in. We're on fresh medium tyres, he's on 1 lap used hard tyres. Let's go, let's give it a go. So we got this left-hander braking into a right, using the curb on exit, keep the car around the middle of the track here, hitting the curbs as on entry, look, to each corner. And then you've got this annoying left-hander where it can easily go wide into a right, down into second gear, and then flat out push it all the way. And then you go over the bridge here, slight little lift in the road, nothing bad for these kind of cars. And then at the brim of the hill, a slight brake, down into 4th gear. Definitely can take it faster than that for the fast right-hander. And this fast left, another fast left. Almost a straight now, to be fair. And then we're coming up to another little brim. Just after the brim, position the car on the right hand side, slight lift, and then go through. Heavy braking zone on the left hand side of the track into this right hander. Using curb on exit. And then push hard again. And remember, coming through here, it's almost a straight bit of track. You want to keep the car central to the road. Don't take no risks. And then up here, obviously it's a really high incline, so let the car slow itself down also with the brakes, the gearbox all together. You slow down really quickly there into this tricky left, right section. And then coming out using the curb on exit, and we're 11 seconds behind first place at the moment. Remember, he's on the hard tyre, we're catching him on the sticky fresh medium tyre. We're definitely coming for him. Tricky left-hander here, car gets a little bit unsettled, but we don't lose control. And then a tighter left-hander straight after, down into second gear, getting back on the throttle as soon as possible, and then coming down here, back down into second, keeping the car nice and tight on the right-hand side, and letting it go wide on exit, then flat out through this left-hander, keep the throttle pinned, this car will do it, and then this really fast right-hander, keeping the car in 3rd gear, not getting too close to the grass on the left-hand side, into this really tricky thin part of the track, slowing the car right down to 1st gear, getting really tight on that left-hander to then open the track up, coming out, keep the car hanging around the right hand side of the track here, down into 2nd gear, position the car nicely to then have a wide exit, and then this really tricky right-hander, which is difficult to get the braking right there, because if you brake slightly too late, it really bites. And then we've got a little straight left-hander, fast left-hander here, another little straight, and then heavy braking zone, prep the car for the uphill section, so don't mess this corner up, that'll do. And then we're going to accelerate all the way up the hill now. Hopefully we can shave off a bit of time. He's 10 seconds ahead at the moment. He's sort of keeping a good gap. I don't know, I haven't run hards around here, so I don't know how long the hards will last. I don't know when they start to die. I'm sure some of you guys have done it and you'll know. I have no idea though, so at the moment we're around 9.5 seconds behind. It's not good enough at the moment. Fast left-hander here, slight brake, down into 4th gear. Don't really go on the limit there, but we're trying to play it safe at the same time. We don't want to make no mistakes. Fast right-hander with a slight brake, then heavy braking zone, all the way down into 1st gear, let the car rotate, and then squeeze back onto the throttle as you exit the corner. Position the car around the middle of the track here, and then heavy brake into the canted corner. Keeping it in there, 1st gear, and then heavy acceleration coming out of it. And we're down to 8.3 seconds. Let's keep going. We've got to hang the car around the right hand side of the track to take this at flat out speed, not lifting. And then another fast left-hander here, but it does require you to brake beforehand, which we do. And then leave the car in 3rd gear now. Once you get into 3rd gear here, just leave it in 3rd gear. That's it. We might have to quickly switch to 4th. No, we leave it in 3rd. And then just leave it in 3rd gear for these left, right, and right, using the curbs perfectly. We go down into 2nd gear again. I still think we could get away with 3rd gear there though. Back down into 2nd gear here. So it's the same kind of corners, left, right, but they're a bit tighter here. So we'll keep it in 2nd gear, back up into 3rd, down into 2nd here. Tight on entry, and then wide on exit. And then a slight little brake here. Use the exit curb so you can carry more speed coming out the corner, and then accelerate down the hill. There's a little hump just before you hit the brakes hard, just there you go. Then hit the brakes hard, use all of the track for a wide exit, because you have loads of time to relocate the car before you hit the left-hander here. And then this is pretty much flat out. It's almost straight. It is almost straight, but the car does love to move around there. With 5.7 seconds behind. He's got a 1 second penalty as well, which we have to bear in mind. But at the moment, we're not really catching him quick enough. When are his tyres going to start dying? It's 5 seconds now. Last canted corner of the race. And he's 4.6 ahead. Come on. Try and shave off loads of time around this final corner onto the straight. Come on, shave off loads of time here, let's go. No, it doesn't look good at the moment. We need to be within a second behind him to win this race. Are we catching him? We are. Are we catching him enough though? That will be the question by the end of this straight. And we have a few corners at the end of the straight to try and make up around 2.6 seconds at the moment, 2.5 seconds, 2.4, 2.3, 2.2. Do you know what? We might have a chance here. If his tyres are dead, we have definitely got a chance here. We only need to make up 1.8 seconds at the moment, 1.7 seconds. We're really coming in. We're going to brake as late as possible here. As late as possible. We're going to take a massive risk. And it's almost perfect. We're 1.6, 1.5 behind. We're really reeling him in now. His tyres are gone. We got it under 1 second. And that is going to be the win. We do just take it at the end of the race. Brilliant racing. We slowly but surely, with using a medium tyre every single lap, just had the grip. And then in the end it paid off by not chucking the hard tyre on. And we do, luckily, because he had a 1 second penalty, take the win. We got the fastest lap of the race by quite a few seconds. Not really surprised with that though. We did come from the back, so if we weren't making up massive time each lap, then we wouldn't have had a chance of winning. And obviously when we ended up winning, it just shows that the medium tyre did pay off. And remember, we got the fastest lap while pitting as well. So these guys that had the hard tyre, who were staying out and not pitting, they were getting fast laps as well, and we still get the fastest lap of the race, which is brilliant. But yeah, that was the first endurance race in this touring car series, featured multiplayer, at the Nürburgring as well. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Join me in, obviously in a few more now. I'm going to be posting them constantly. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one.